Hey guys, welcome back to ASK Beauty and More. I'm Stacy.
I'm Carrie.
And today we have a fun video for you guys. Carrie is going to be doing a how to blend your eyeshadow for beginners. So if you're a beginner just getting into makeup and you're like, oh my gosh, how do they get their eyeshadow blended so well? Don't worry, that was me not long ago, and that was her not long ago. And we're here to hopefully share some tips and tricks with you guys so you can be blending your eyeshadow like a pro in no time. If you like this video, please be sure and give it a thumbs up and click subscribe down below. That really helps support our channel and it is greatly appreciated. Now, without any further ado, let's jump right on into the video.
Okay, so the first step is primer. I've already primed my eyes. You could also use concealer or anything else like that. But then you're going to set your eyes, and I'm just using this shade from the Magnify Eyeshadow by Rimmel. And I'm just going in with this small shader brush. You can also use setting powder or face powder. Other than eyeshadow if you prefer. And you want to take the powder and you want to go from your lash line to your crease. So you just want to lightly dust that over your eye to set your primer. That's just going to help you blend out your darker shades. So the next step is a transition shade, and you're going to want to use a fluffy brush for this. I'm just using one from an Ipsy bag. I'll be using this transition shade, and you want to make sure that your transition shade is matte. And so you want to put your transition shade in the crease and blend it up, but not all the way up into the brow bone. So you can build this up to any intensity that you would like. I'm just going for a light intensity, but you can make it darker or lighter. Next, you want to go in with your crease shade, and I'm going to be using this shade right here. I'm just going to take this smaller crease brush by Eco Tools, and I'm just going to pick up the product and focus it in like this section of the eye and your outer V. So you can always darken up the color in your outer V. I just went for a nice kind of light tone today. And when you're finished with that, you can go back in with your blending brush and just blend the two colors together to make sure there's no harsh lines. So once those two shades are blended, you're just going to go in with a shader brush to do your lid, or you could use your finger. If you're finding that your dry shader brush isn't picking up enough product, you could spray it with some setting spray like Matte Fix Plus. And I like to do shimmery shades for my lid, and I always keep my crease colors matte because my eyes are very hooded, and if you put shimmer shades in the crease, it will just look even more hooded. So I'm just going to spray my brush with some Matte Fix Plus. And if you put shimmer shades in the inner part of your lid, it just makes your eyes look bigger and a lot more open. For my lid, I'm just going to be going in with the Nudes by Maybelline New York, and I'm going to be using this pretty like bronze shade. And I'm just going to be putting it on the inner part of my lid. So once you've finished applying your lid color, you just go back in with your blending brush with no additional product and just do one overall blend to make sure there's no harsh lines and just to soften everything. And the most important part about blending is using light pressure. So the last thing you want to do is to just kind of pop on a little highlight in the inner corners and for your brow bone. This just helps make your eyes look more open, especially if you have hooded eyes like me. So I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. And I'm just taking this small shader brush to do it. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to do my other eye and I'll be right back.
Okay, guys, give them a close-up of your finished look. I like it.
Me too!
That lipstick is popping. I'm so jealous that red lipstick looks so much better on her than me. Tears. But that's okay.
It's the Wet n Wild Red Velvet one.
Wet n Wild Red Velvet if you're interested in her lipstick color. So that's it for this video. We hope you found it informative and helpful. If you did and enjoyed, please be sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up and click subscribe down below. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at ASK Beauty and More. So that's all for now, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
She's gonna find this when she edits. Try to leave little surprises.